Okay, let's talk about something important: pelvic health. You know, it's one of those topics that we tend to brush aside, but honestly, if you're someone who spends hours at a desk, you've got to pay attention to it. But the good news? The solution is way simpler than you think. And today, we're going to break down exactly how you can take control.
So let me ask you this, right off the bat. Could your job be affecting your body in a way you haven't even thought about? I mean, we all know about the usual suspects, right? The back pain, the eye strain from sitting too long. But what about a foundational part of our core that's being silently impacted every single day?
So first up, why should we even care about pelvic health? Before we jump into the fixes, let's get a really clear picture of what the pelvic floor is and why it's so incredibly vital for our overall well-being. I absolutely love this analogy. Just think of your pelvic floor as this strong, supportive hammock made of muscles, sitting right at the base of your pelvis. And it's not just one muscle, it's a whole crew working together, acting as the literal foundation for your entire core. It's providing stability from the ground up. And what's this muscular hammock actually holding up? Well, as you can see, it's supporting some really key organs: your bladder, your uterus, and your bowel. It's the system that keeps everything right where it's supposed to be and helps control how they work. When this floor is strong, everything just runs smoothly. Okay, so if this muscular floor is so important, what are the things that cause it to weaken? Let's take a look at some of the common culprits that can really put a strain on it. Now, when these muscles start to weaken, the signs can be kind of subtle at first. Maybe it's that little bit of leakage when you have a really good laugh or a big sneeze. Or maybe it's a nagging ache in your lower back, or just this general feeling of heaviness down there. These are all little signals from your body that its support system needs some attention. So what's behind all this? Well, pregnancy and childbirth are obviously major factors, but look at the other things on this list. Long hours of sitting, sound familiar, aging, not enough exercise, even repeated heavy lifting. It's actually really easy to see how our daily habits can cause this area to get a little out of shape. But here is the fantastic news. This is not a one-way street, I promise. A weak pelvic floor does not have to stay that way. The solution is simple, it's accessible to literally everyone, and it's incredibly effective. What is it? Exercise. This slide right here really gets to the heart of it. Your pelvic floor muscles are just like your biceps or your quads. If you work them, they get stronger. The biggest thing to remember is that you have the power to retrain and strengthen this vital part of your body.
All right, so how do we actually do it? The gold standard, the exercise everyone talks about, is the Kegel. It's just a simple, targeted contraction designed specifically to strengthen these foundational muscles.
Okay, let's walk through this together. It's way easier than it sounds. Step 1. You've got to find the right muscles. The easiest way to do that is to think about the muscles you'd use to stop peeing midstream. Got them? Good. Step 2. Gently tighten and lift them. Step 3. Hold that squeeze for about 3 to 5 seconds. Step 4. Now relax completely for that same amount of time. And finally, step 5. Just repeat that about 10 times, and you've done one set. Simple, right? And why is this worth your time? Well, the benefits directly fix the problems we talked about earlier. You're going to strengthen those muscles, which leads to better bladder control. You're giving better support to your pelvic organs, and this one is huge, you're even going to improve your overall core stability and your posture.
Knowing how to do a Kegel is one thing, but the real magic, where you see real results, comes from being consistent. So how do we actually turn this simple exercise into a daily habit?
The beauty of Kegels is that you can do them anywhere, anytime, and seriously, no one will ever know. The trick is to link them to a habit you already have. Do a set while you're brushing your teeth in the morning. Do one while you're sitting at a meeting at your desk, or maybe right before you go to sleep. So what's the magic number we should be aiming for? It's not crazy, I promise. 3. Just 3 sets a day. That's it. 3 short sessions of 10 reps each, spread throughout your day, is more than enough to start building real strength and making a huge difference. Now, technique is everything here, so let's get this right. As this chart shows, do focus only on those pelvic floor muscles. Try not to tighten your abs, your thighs, or your butt at the same time. Also, do breathe normally. Don't hold your breath. And a really crucial don't. While it's okay to identify the muscles by stopping urination once, don't make a habit of it. Doing Kegels while you're actually urinating can mess with your bladder function. So the big takeaway here is this. Small, consistent, daily habits are what create massive improvements in our health. Taking just a few minutes each day to focus on your pelvic floor can lead to so much more comfort, confidence, and long-term well-being. Which brings us to our final question for you. Now that you have this information, what's the one small step you're going to take for your pelvic health starting today?